Get the head.
All right.
Oh, he fished. Higher up, higher up, higher up.
Hey, I'm Ed Bolian from VINwiki, and today I am in Miami, Florida at the Concours Club with one of the most special and significant cars that's going to transact this year. This 2003 Nero Ferrari Enzo. You never see a Ferrari Enzo. You definitely don't see one in black with a gorgeous red interior. And today we are going to experience the Enzo on this spectacular racetrack at Concours Club. Take you to see what it's like in the context of Miami supercar culture. And I even called some friends to see if this thing is going to be right at home in the Everglades as we go hunt some pythons. Glorious. Oh, this is Matthew Ivanhoe, the cultivated collector and the consigner of this Ferrari Enzo to Broad Arrow's Monterey auction this year.
It is a distinct pleasure to be able to partner with Broad Arrow on the sale of this truly unrepeatable car. And that being said, one of three Nero DS on red USA cars. We have a car that has just been awarded Ferrari Classic A certification, certifying that the car's drivetrain, suspension, brakes, body panels, everything on the car is original as delivered by Ferrari. I have never seen an Enzo with weave as prominent as what's on this car. On top of that, we took this car and subjected it to nearly $100,000 worth of service. We did the steering rack, we did tires, we snapped the clutch is reading at over 90%.
It's shifting exactly as it should in race mode here. Oh my goodness, what a noise. The mystique of a Ferrari Enzo really starts with some badging. 3 different badges inside the cockpit of the car. The first in the center is Enzo Ferrari's signature. They decided that this was the car to bear the founder's name. On the right side of the cockpit, you've got the Formula One championship badges. This was the heyday of Schumacher's dominance in Formula One. This was one of the most competitive allocations that Ferrari had ever undertaken. And that's why the other badge says limited to just 399 units. And I mean, obviously all cars of the 2000s are having a real moment in the marketplace,
That's
right?
What they should.
And that means just because of the age of the people like us that grew up dreaming about them are finally able to start participating in that market. And obviously there's limitless financing possibilities and people have traded up and flipped up. And so you're starting to get people, aspirationally approaching these cars. But, alongside the Lambos of the era, the other supercars of the era, I mean, this thing stands out. The Enzo is one of the most of-the-moment cars that you could ever imagine, and that moment was the 2000s and the intersection of Ferrari with popular culture. And it was so many things. It was journalism, it was movies. I mean, think about it. We had Ferrari featured in Miami in Too Fast, Too Furious, in Bad Boys 2, a 550 Maranello, and a 575 for some of the shots. We had the remake of Miami Vice, where Sonny Crockett didn't drive a Testarossa. He was in a Grigio Silverstone 430 Spider. Redline featured an Enzo. Charlie's Angels Full Throttle featured an Enzo. I mean, the car is just so 2000s, it hurts. There are cars that belong on the track and some belong on the street, and getting to drive this, down the causeway and down the front straight, it does both pretty darn well. Oh, Matthew Ivanhoe, you found a good one.
Thank you, sir. I'm going through some stages of regret in this moment, but my gosh, this car is going to make someone so happy.
The sun is going down in the South Florida Everglades. Me and Matthew Ivanhoe are in a Ferrari Enzo. and we are about to go do some python hunting. Let's go.
So a short and lovely drive away from the Concours Club, we are in the middle of the Florida Everglades. And as best we can tell, no one's ever brought a Ferrari Enzo out here to do some python hunting, but we have the perfect Sherpa for such an adventure. Mike here, or as he's better known, Python Cowboy, is gonna show us how it's done.
Definitely the first time having a Ferrari out here, but I like it. You know, I rely on my dogs in my boat, but I figure we'll bring the Enzo out here. We have speed on our side, cover the levees, and see what we can find.
Trapper Mike says he's got us a snake. We are on the way.
In hot pursuit.
All right, this is Python Cowboy coming in with the assist.
His head's right here.
He gonna bite you.
Yeah.
Look at that. We were super thrilled with this 6 or 7 foot python, but just then Trapper Mike called because he thought he'd spotted an even larger one just up the road. As we got there, I thought it was time for Matt to take the lead, and by that I meant the giant snapping head, and that went as poorly as you might imagine.
Matt, get the head. Oh, he higher up, higher up, higher up. Higher up.
Go. In, its teeth are facing backwards, so push it in and pull it out.
As this Ferrari Enzo crosses the block at Broad Arrow's Monterey auction, it may be the cornerstone of someone's collection, which it certainly deserves to be, or it may join the legendary generational lineup of Ferrari's amazing supercars. But wherever it ends up, I hope we've at least shown that this is a car that can truly do anything.